Hey Phoenix fam, what's poppin'? Today we're gonna look at my favorite airsoft items off of Amazon. Have you heard of Amazon? I think you did hear of Amazon. So here are the best airsoft items off of Amazon. 2 weeks ago, I did a little video about AliExpress and what I ordered off of AliExpress for my airsoft gear on Loadout, and you guys really enjoyed that. And yeah, this is all the stuff from China.
China.
In today's video, we're gonna look at all the best stuff I could find on Amazon. They go way back to 2016. Maybe you guys didn't realize how much airsoft stuff there is actually on Amazon, but if you crawl around, you creep around a little bit, you can actually find some really good stuff. Some of my most possessed items are actually from Amazon. What? Possessed?
Some of my most possessed.
Possessed. Because some of my prized possessions are actually off of the Amazon Prime button. With that, I have a lot of like bits and pieces you can add to your gear or to your entire gear set, and it's just gonna improve the whole thing and help you develop your kit a little bit further. Especially if you're a beginner in airsoft and you're just starting out to maybe build your gear, build your loadout, you're like really tempted to buy a lot of stuff off Amazon because it's stuff you know, and you feel tempted to maybe order quite a lot. But be careful, there's a lot of crap out there. I would recommend definitely not buying an airsoft gun off of Amazon because they're usually below 100 bucks and they can be super crappy. Usually I would say that it's just like plastic stuff that doesn't really work and it's gonna break on you probably on the first game day and you're not gonna be happy with it. So take this money, put it in a little fund, save up some more, and then put it towards an airsoft gun from an airsoft store, maybe a G&G combat machine, something like that, a good beginner gun that's gonna provide you with a lot of fun down the road and is not gonna break on you right away. For example, if you're an airsoft beginner and you just want to build your first custom loadout thing, maybe you get inspired by Chris Hemsworth and the new Netflix movie Extraction, because it seems like the costume department of that movie just got an Amazon Prime voucher and they had to order a bunch of stuff off Amazon. Wouldn't it be ironic if it would have been an Amazon Prime exclusive? Evidently, they built a lot of parts of his loadout off of Amazon Prime, which is crazy. With their budget they're having, they could do something really good. I'm not saying it doesn't look good, and it's really good that maybe an airsoft beginner could see that it's really easily available. Maybe you like his character and you want to double up on it. No worries, I got you. You can cosplay him, but you can never buy his muzzles. Tactical plate carrier, and find Chris Hemsworth plate carrier. We already have a really nice selection of some stuff you could check out. Maybe we can find it, and boom, there we go. That's it. As you can see, that's the exact same. If you're interested also in his magazine pouches, let's go with double magazine pouch M4, and let's have a look. And boom, there we go. It's not in tan, but this is the olive drab version. I bet you can find also the tan version, but that's it. And you can Amazon Prime it to your house, like the movie studio probably did. Next up, we have the push to talk he has wearing on his plate carrier. This one works with Kenwood, so Midland. And then we have his really distinct knee pads, Viper Tactical or in tan and here in green. And then lastly, we have the belt, tactical belt. We might find it, and there it is, Condor tactical belt. This is the exact belt he's wearing in the shoot. That was super easy to find, and of course I provide you with all the links down in the description. And now let's get back to the video. There you go. You never know. Sometimes cheap items, they can hold a very long time, but also they can break on you on the first game day. And yeah, we are all trying not to have that case because it sucks, takes all the fun out, and that's what it's all about. We want to have fun. So now that we have our first little budget loadout out of the way off of Amazon, let's jump into the entire list of all the stuff I ordered from Amazon and I got recommended by friends. But be careful, Amazon Prime is a dangerous game and it's gonna get off your credit card. Place number 10, we have mesh masks. This is actually my first mesh mask I got off Amazon ever in 2016 for my first airsoft game. Actually, I did the Novrich paint job and the Novrich, modification, where you cut down the netting a little bit and make it a little smaller, fit to your face. And then I got the upgrade also with the padded sides, which is really good. When you shoulder your gun to look through your red dot or holo sight, the mesh doesn't get in the way of the gun. So this is like right there on your face. This is a little bit more comfortable to wear. I used to wear this a lot, but now it's in my secondary gear bag. Friends are wearing it. I have another mask. Maybe you've seen it in my lightweight loadout video. It's the B2 Tech mask. Go check that out. I give all the infos. I have a really nasty BB hit right here, a really crazy dent, and it rusted the material. Anyways, this is a great thing to protect your teeth, because this is what you want to protect at all costs, because cost. Teeth are really expensive to replace and you don't want to get to shot them out. They get out really easy from an airsoft BB, so I always wear protection over my mouth that I'm gonna protect my teeth. I don't want to pay that money to my dentist. Number 9 is the Nuprol weapons case. It's fully loaded right now, so it's a little bit heavy. You can buy this not only off of Amazon, of course. Actually, every airsoft shop ever has this, but you can also Amazon it. What is really great, your stuff is really protected in here. It has wheels, so you can drag it behind you. You can even lay something on top of here, grab it on the handle and drag it from your car to the field. Also, you have little hooks to actually lock it. Here in Germany, it's required for transport that you lock the case. It can't get opened easily. This is a fantastic case for protection of your airsoft gun and for transport. Highly recommended. Love this one. Next spot, we have the Helicon tactical pants. I got them off of Amazon because I was going to Operation Overwatch and I needed something to play on Task Force Rogue, because Task Force Rogue is black and multicam black, and I got these tactical pants with knee pads and they're surprisingly good. I used them the entire OP and I used them also for some outdoor activity. They're great. They have some side pockets here which fits magazine perfectly. The knee protectors, soft knee protectors, are great to protect your kneecaps if you kneel down on an airsoft BB. Overall, they are great outdoor pants. Highly recommend them. Knee pads are awesome. Helicon Tech's really great find. Love these pants for a black loadout. Black pants, man. On number 7, I have the Amazon Basics GoPro case. I use this for my head cam, zoom cam and selfie cam. You can fit all the stuff in. Really recommend you have like a dedicated bag for your action cams. And with that, I have some bonus stuff. I have these Velcro cable ties. I use them to strap down all the different cables that run from my battery pack to my selfie cam and zoom cam on my actual handguard, which is really handy because you can loop them through and really tie them down. But I also modified these a little bit, cutting them off, and I'm going to show you later what I did with that. I also use these little 3000 milliamperes power banks. I use them for example my build on the MP7. They are really tiny and they also hook on all the torch attachments you can find. They were not gonna last you a whole game day, so you have to change them half the way because yeah, it's only 3350 milliamperes, not that much like the big one that's on the back of my head for my GoPro in the front. This is gonna last you 2 days, but this one has to be changed halfway through. But still, for the low profile littleness of this one, really good. On number 6, I have various batteries you can get off of Amazon, which is really handy. All your holo sights, all your red dots, they all need different batteries, and on Amazon you can get big 10 or 20 packs. That's gonna cost you probably the amount of 1 or 2 of those in the store. Put them in your pouch, in your backpack of your actual gear, and you're always gonna be ready. If the battery in your red dot dies on you or your buddies, you can give it to a buddy, no problem. Really good tip, get a big 20 pack on Amazon. On number 5, we have Mechanix Gloves. These are not Mechanix gloves, these are the Enola Gay Fug gloves, but the point I'm trying to make is you can get Mechanix glove, working gloves, really cheap on Amazon. I think it's the cheapest price you can find them for, in all different kind of colors and patterns. I really like them. They give you good grip And you should try to find some with knuckle protection here, which is really cool, especially if you play CQB. If you get a BB right on the knuckle, it can hurt so bad and it's gonna bother you for a couple days, even weeks after. So make sure to get a little buckle protection. I really like the Enola Gaze, but you can also find them from Mechanix off of Amazon, super easy. Every airsofter has Mechanix Gloves, and it's a reason for it. Then you can get them in the color you like. You can get them in multicam, different camo patterns, pink, whatever. I think every color there is on Amazon. On number 4, I have the Baofeng radios.
Frequency mode.
Transmission to your buddies from Amazon. Super cheap, prime it to your house. Best price online, I would say. I used to run this with this extended antenna I found. And you can also mount this little flex antenna on your back and connect it with a little cable in between. This is not like hitting you in the face or something. Everyone knows the little Baofeng's best bang for a buck if it comes to radios. Also, you can get all kind of different attachments for the Baofeng. For example, the extended battery. Communication is key on the airsoft field, so make sure you can always communicate to your buddies, to your squad leader, to whomever. It can really change the flow of the game. You can annihilate the enemy forces only with good communication. And with this, you just radio yourself together, no problem. And now you can get all those enemy kills. I have the Howard Lights active ear protection. Those are great for your loadout. You can just turn them on, put them on. I can actually hear because they have little microphones in here that transmit everything that is around me, but they're gonna cut off at a certain amount of noise. So you're not gonna get a loud explosion noise right into your ear. These are super great entry-level active hearing protection. We use them actually quite a lot, not also for airsoft. On New Year's, my girlfriend tends to use them, or I, because of all the fireworks that's going on. With this, you feel a lot safer and a lot more comfortable. Other than that, you can also mount them to your helmet, like my buddy Basti actually did. I featured his helmet also in the AliExpress video, but here again, because he mounted these to his helmet. And what you can do, they have a little aux mount. That means you can run them with your radio. It's a little bit of a stretch, but you aux a cable here, blah, 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 goes to your, for example, Baofeng. You need a Kenwood adapter, but you can actually make it work. You need an external microphone though, because these don't have a microphone attached, like my Peltos, for example. But for an entry-level active hearing protection that cut off very loud sounds, but make you able to hear quite a lot in your surroundings, is really the best. Bang for buck, buck for bang is really a great find on Amazon. And when you're in a CQB situation inside, you actually tend to hear better with those than your normal ears, which is super weird and super crazy, but it kind of works. You can hear like ruffling on the floor and stuff a lot better with these than with your normal ears. If you've seen my airsoft injury video where I ended up at the hospital with surgery because I got shot in the ear, this of course protects your ear, and I should have worn it and not been wearing it like this because it was a hot day. So don't do this, but do this. There are a lot of repro ear protection, but I don't like them at all because they don't give you any protection. These are actually rated to protect your hearing, and all those knockoffs are not. They might look the same, they might do a little bit, but they will not protect your ears. This is why I chose those, because they are actually protect your hearing, and this is very valuable. Next up, we have the 100 CO2 cartridges from Umarex. Guys, this is the original package I got off Amazon, I think in 2016. I never bought a second one. I'm still on my first pack. These hold you a very, very long time. Those are awesome. They're Umarex 12 gram CO2 capsules compared to little packages, really cheap. It's like 100 for around 30 bucks. They have a little disadvantage. They are a little dry. That means once in a while you should add a little drop of silicone oil on top of the capsule just before you screw it into your magazine. So your internal magazine gets a little bit of a lubricant from the silicone oil. I still have so many of the first original 100 batch. Yeah, RIP headphones user. This is a money saver, guys. You will not get that deal in any airsoft store. And my best airsoft purchase I ever made on Amazon, it is this one. A lot of people ask me, where did you get your helmet? What the heck? I actually Amazon Primed myself a helmet, which is really funny. This is the one Tigris airframe build, I would say, airframe shell. Nowadays, a lot of changed on this, so nothing is really how it came, but the shell is still the same. I changed the entire inner lining. I changed the rails now because they were not really fitting. I changed the front here, added some stuff here. But underneath the paint, which I made a little tutorial on my Instagram channel, you might have seen it in my stories. I actually painted this. So this was a tan helmet and I painted it green. And I really like it how it looks now with like little scratches like this here. Hit it out perfectly with a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's actually quite a weight, but I love it. And I got it off Amazon Prime. I find that very funny, but it shows that you can actually find good stuff on Amazon. Sadly, these are not available anymore from One Tigris, but you might find other ones from TMZ or different airframe cuts, which you can also use. They're all really well. And now to the little trick with the Velcro zip ties I have. I cut off just the little ends right here to actually help me with the cable routing of, this is for my GoPro. If I run my GoPro in the front for recording gameplay footage, I use these Velcro cable ties to actually Velcro down the cables a little neater. And it's overall a very good build and a little DIY hack. I really love my helmet build and yeah, it has come a long way. If you want me to do a whole entire episode only on this, I will, so put it in the comments. If you find these little shopping videos funny and entertaining, let me know where I should go and order stuff. I really want to get rid of my money, so point me into a direction and I will go full throttle. Other than that, I would say smash that subscribe button. You know what to do. I believe in supporting my local airsoft store, but sometimes it's about running on a budget and finding the best price. I think it's totally okay to order some stuff off AliExpress and Amazon, but for the really big purchases like your airsoft gun, you should always go to an airsoft store, best in one that has a location so you can put your dirty little fingers all around these airsoft guns. You can try and feel them, and this is really important, but go check them out and make the big purchases off of them. They deserve it. But if you're like, need to save $1 or $2, you can look at my list for little accessories. Thanks so much, guys. And now watch a gameplay. See you in the next one. Yeah.